Today is a rainy and gloomy day in Southern California, and I figured why not talk about some books that I have finished this year. I think I'm going to combine what I read in January and February. I'm just going to look down on my phone. I keep track of everything in Goodreads, so if you want to follow me there, I'll leave my link below, and we'll just go through some of the books that I read this year, and hopefully I'll give you some recommendations. If you've read them, let me know what you guys think. So far this year, I have read 11 books, which is really good. I'm ahead of my goal, I should say. My goal this year is to read 44 books. So, the first book I read this year was The 7-Year Slip, and that book was really good. I gave it I believe 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a very cute story. It was a romance. Definitely has some kind of like magical realism in it. So it's about a girl who inherits a apartment, and this apartment has magic in it. That's all I can kind of say without giving the book away, but it was very cute. So the next book I read was The Same Time Next Year. This was, I believe, a free book that I got through my Amazon Prime. It's very, very short. There's like no plot development. I feel like it's kind of very, very quickly rushed. I gave it 2 stars. It wasn't that great, to be honest with you guys. It was just, I felt like it was rushed. So I definitely would not pick that up again. The next book I read is Carrie Soto Is Back. Oh, I love this book so much. It's about a tennis player who essentially comes back. She retires and then comes back to playing tennis again, and that's not really giving anything away. That I think that's like on the first page. It says that. And first of all, I love tennis. I love watching tennis. I love tennis players. I don't play myself, but I think it's so fascinating. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I thought this story was amazing, and Taylor Jenkins Reid is the author, and I think all of her books that I've read have always been 5 out of 5 stars. So like I honestly want to like reread that book just to experience it again. Okay, the next 2 books, I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because this is my 3rd time reading them, but it's Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I'm telling you, I just don't know what it is about these books. I'm obsessed, and I listened to them again on Audible in January just again. If you've never read them, it's an amazing fantasy series that is so fast-paced. They don't like waste time on world building and explaining one person for 150 pages. It's just go, go, go. It's like romance and war and like fighting and friendship and like school. It's like really, really, really fun to read. I gave both of those 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is XOXO Cody, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's so fun to read his book. I like the way he wrote it. You can totally sense like his personality coming through. And if you guys don't know, Cody Rixby is a really famous Peloton instructor and one of my favorites, to be honest. And it really goes back into like his childhood, growing up, like coming out as gay and things like that, and how he now like is obviously very successful and makes money, and the other side of kind of the business. So I really, really enjoyed it. The next book I read was Before We Were Innocent. I gave this, I think, 3 out of 5 stars. I listened to it on Audible. So I get most of my audiobooks on Libby, and I always have a book that I'm listening to because if I'm in the car, I always play it. This book, it didn't really like stand out to me. Like it was about a friendship of these 2 girls, and that's all I can really tell you. It's about, you know, lies and mistakes and things like that. I thought that the plot was not very developed, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, which honestly I was so surprised because it was a Reese Witherspoon's book club pick, and usually her picks are so good, and this one just didn't do it for me at all. Okay, the next book is A Court of Wings and Ruin. This is the 3rd book in the series, and it was very, very good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm actually on the final book now, and I still have like this feeling in my heart that the second book like still has my heart, but this final book is giving the second one like a run for its money. But this 3rd one was really good. It was like a lot of action and stuff like that, so I really liked that. It wasn't boring and slow and things like that. The next book was the fourth book, which was A Court of Frost and Starlight. So that's really like a novella. Nothing really happens. It's kind of cute, but nothing really happens in that book at all. So I think I gave it four stars. And then I just started this new series, and it's called Twisted Love by Anna Huang. So I read the first book and the second book. So the first book I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a little bit cheesy in some parts, but it's definitely very spicy if you're into that. And I just also finished the second book, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was better than the first one. Do I think you need to read the first one to read the second one? No. They do have character overlap, but you wouldn't be missing out if you just went for the second one, to be honest. Sorry guys, I had to yawn. So yeah, Twisted Games is, Twisted, oh wait, is it Twisted Love? What did I say? Twisted Love is the first one, Twisted Games is the second one. And so I like the second one better. And just so you guys know, I'm reading a couple of books right now. So like I said, I'm reading A Court of Silver Flames, which is the last book in the series as of right now. And I think there's a new one coming out. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's really, really good. I really like it. And then I just picked up another book from Libby, Bright Young Woman, to listen to. I'll let you guys know how that is. Allegedly, this book is really good. It's getting really good reviews. And then one more thing is that at the library, I just picked up, I think it's like Heiress or Becoming Heiress. I'll put the title here, I forgot. It's by Rachel Hawkins. She wrote The Wife Upstairs, and I really like that book. So those are kind of the 3 that I'm like on now, and I'll keep you guys posted. Like, so what are you guys reading? Like, what are your recommendations? I'm actually subscribed to the Book of the Month, and maybe like I'll do a roundup of those books that I really liked. But I just wanted to put this quick video out there for like some of the reads that I read this year. And so far, honestly, my reading has been pretty good. I'm getting a lot of 4 and 5 stars, which I'm really happy about. But if you have any book recommendations for me, just drop them down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.